Was that Daniel?
Yep.
Get that fucking kid out of there. Good God.
He's got nowhere to go, but if they did just leave him on Earth by himself, he'd be better off.
He's got nowhere to go but up.
Megatron must be stopped, no matter the cost.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Let me ask you a question. Do you like things in 60-second increments? Like a sports fan might do with the play of the game, we take the moments and break them down, dissect the guts, discuss the glory. Sometimes Ryan talks about his dick, but generally we're all here to give you the scoop, trivia, and analysis of this great piece of entertainment history, 1986's Transformers the movie. Actually, I said that incorrectly. The Transformers the movie. That is the proper title of
The
this
Transformers the movie.
40,
It is the Transformers movie.
40
It's
minutes
called
in.
It's called The Transformers the movie.
Yep.
Good God.
I like when Caleb comes across something just blows his mind.
It's pretty dumb. Not Caleb, but the official title of
it's
this
fine.
movie.
It is quite ridiculous.
Here we are at episode 40, covering the 3901 to the 40-minute mark. Mm-hmm. I am your minute-by-minute moderator, Aaron, and to my right are the wheelbarrow and thimble to my race car, the B&O in Pennsylvania to my Reading Railroad, the States and Virginia Avenue to my St. Charles Place. Guys, please pass go and introduce yourselves.
The thimble and the wheelbarrow? Those are like the worst ones in the
No,
game.
I'm totally the wheelbarrow. I'm Caleb. I'll take that now.
All right, well, by
What do you
process
want?
of elimination, I'm Ryan the Thimble Jet.
You snooze, you lose, dude.
Dude.
Last episode, Galvatron piloting Cyclonus shoots up basically everything except Ultra-Magnus. RC upends Hot Rod's Negs to win the Autopod Decepticast sick burn of the movie. And Dinobots just won't get on those fucking ships. And where that brings us to Ultra-Magnus previously was annoyed at Blur's incompetence. And as we start this minute, he commands Hot Rod and Cup to go ahead and get those bots on the ship.
You deal with these assholes. That is, and it's right up top, right at the 39-minute mark. I mean, I don't know why they would have a better time of it than Blur, or is he just like, I can't deal with these tiny brain jerks, and who cares if Cup and Hot Rod die?
He's delegating.
Maybe we're to believe that Cup and Hot Rod have a better relationship with the Dinobots.
Cup certainly seems to, as we'll see coming up.
Sure, yes, that's true. Well, so at this point, we see Cup sort of force Slag up a ramp here. Mm-hmm. Is that Slag? I always kind of mix up their names. And then Hot Rod constructs a lasso with a piece of dental floss.
Well, I mean, as a transformer, that's pretty thick.
It's
just a rope of some kind.
And he gets it that he just happened to have, and he gets it around Grimlock's neck.
He's pulling him up.
Yeah, that's
by
at 3912, which I do not understand how a lasso is any better than pushing them.
And come on, for Christ's sake! I mean, he's not. Grimlock is a transformer.
Right.
So he should just get on this ship.
Right. Yeah. That's what
that's
why I'm saying. I'm fed up with it.
Like you said in the last minute, it just goes on way too long.
Yeah.
Do they not have the Dinobots creating munitions on one of the moon bases earlier?
They have the ability to
manufacture,
run a factory,
yeah.
an explosives factory.
To manufacture explosives. Yet you're having to lasso them to get them up on the ship.
Hey man, just a reminder, they're dumb. They don't just follow orders.
They are.
Boy, they fucking nail that shit to the floor over and over in this movie, just hitting you over the head with how dumb the Dinobots are.
And that's all they got in their arsenal.
That's it.
I mean, they're strong.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, they're turning into cool dinos. Mm. So here's what motivates them, though. The sweeps with their heads sticking out come up from around the corner, attack Hot Rod and the dinos, and that gets them to move more quickly up the ramp.
Do both sweeps have their faces showing?
Let's rewind here. Just
out of pure curiosity.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Hot Rod Cup! Do it. He can't.
Next on Unsolved Mysteries.
Weston and I watched a lot of that the other day.
The other day, really?
Is it on?
It's on YouTube.
Does it hold up?
Yeah, it's great. Or was it maybe on Hulu? I don't know.
Next on Unsolved Mysteries.
Fuck. All that and I fucked
Don't
it up.
fucking worry about it.
Hang on,
Don't.
hang on.
No, seriously.
We got this.
If I knew it was this difficult, I wouldn't have you do it. And I'm not just insulting you. He's like flapping. He's just flapping. He's just flapping right there. Nope.
Oh,
Just
only one face
showing.
So
So
after that attack, everybody runs up the ramp. The ramp kind of closes. Actually, this part looks cool. All the drawings of the ship
Yeah, the
look
ship's great.
awesome.
Yeah.
Cup runs to the pilot's seat. He starts to tell an old war story about Alpha 9 and petro-rabbits.
Petro-rabbits.
Which,
What are petro-rabbits?
well, this Grimlock's big stupid face at 3924, right in Cup's area. Again, I guess it's supposed to be funny. The petro-rabbits actually is directly lifted from Of Mice and Men. It's supposed to be Lenny, like, tell me about the rabbits,
Oh,
George. And
no
Grimlock's
shit.
like, tell me about petro-rabbits.
So this is like a pretentious writing move here that Friedman pulled out of his sack.
I did not make that connection.
Yeah.
So, wow. That puts a whole different spin on this whole sequence for me.
Man, this movie's intellectual.
It's levels upon levels. Yeah, I mean, have you listened to the original script? It's real philosophical.
Rooted in American classics. So, as we referred to, Grimlock sticks his nose in Cup's face. He's excited to hear a story. Cup yells at him, get out of his face. But here's the deal. Grimlock loves Cup's war stories, guys.
He does.
I mean, they're fun.
They should have said, hey, Grimlock, get on the ship and I'll tell you some war stories.
Maybe so. Cup explains that we're living one of those war stories right now. Engage the boosters for Cybertron's sake. Grimlock asks about the petro-rabbits again. These guys cannot be shaken. And, Grimlock just can't help himself when it comes to annoying Cup.
I do like how they portray Grimlock here as like kind of crouching on the console, like looking up at Cup.
To me, I feel like he's devolved into a sad dog begging for
Yes,
attention.
he does feel
like with
dog.
Lucy, if I'm up on the couch and she just comes up and puts her head there, and I pet her a little bit, and she just puts her head even more in my face. That's what she's doing.
I do think if they're going to play this, they need to play it all the way, and I think they did well with how they portrayed Grimlock in this particular sequence where he is like a dog begging for a dog bone. Like he's totally...
And that bone is a story
about petro-rabbits.
about petro-rabbits. Cup yells, contact, and the ship engages with little lifty boosters and then horizontal boosters, both in full effect. We definitely need to do a side-by-side on this, because do you recall seeing this scene before?
Mm-hmm, yes, we are at 3945 where the boosters ignite.
These are the exact same booster animations as when the shuttle took off of the moon base earlier in the movie. And the only difference is they've got a different background. So it was a Cybertronic space background.
Are you
before,
saying
now
they
it's a different background.
reused the same scene twice?
I mean, I know that's a controversial statement, but yes.
Why wouldn't you? I mean, it looks good. Just fucking, yeah.
Actually, it's my favorite.
It's great.
It's one of my favorite little launchy pieces of animation of all time.
Makes sense, I guess.
They start to take off.
Yep.
And the sweeps are going to chase him a little bit.
Pew, pew, pew.
Do a little pew-pew action.
And we cut to Springer and Daniel running toward their shuttle.
That's right. And Springer gets to say the line, "Looks like we're shipmates, Squirt."
Which is in the original script.
And that is where this ends, right? As we see Ultra-Magnus and Perceptor, of all people. Oh, we saw Perceptor actually firing earlier in the movie. He was in the trenches outside of Autobot City. So we see them firing upon the Decepticons, covering these guys as they get up the ship. And that's where we are.
It's amazing if you look at that scene. Daniel's literally running over a hole.
A hole? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It would have been funny if he'd have fallen in and cracked his teeth on the metal.
The listeners can't see this, but it's just more of a testament to my case that Daniel is...
Right at the 42nd
D
mark.
D is for danger. D is for endangerment.
Let's make that meme happen again. Let's try and do it again.
it was very popular.
It fell flat. It fell so flat on Twitter.
Well,
I thought
what was it you did recently? The 11 plus 7 thing.
Yeah. No. See, you don't even got it right. You don't even know. So I put
6.
I put 6 from the show
Oh,
Blossom.
6. That's right.
her picture and a picture of 11 from Stranger Things, and I just put the equals 17, 6 plus 11.
Yeah.
I thought
Crickets.
I thought it would go viral.
I love how disappointed you are when it's like Aaron sitting here giggling as he's writing his bonbons that he hits us with.
You're so flat.
I just picture
flat.
like, yeah.
I was
and
proud
then
of
later
myself.
you're like, oh.
So I've decided that.
Oh, my feelings.
I've decided, like, on Twitter.
You got to keep it up, man.
I don't know.
Keep it up. That was good. Just because nobody liked it doesn't mean it wasn't good.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how things get. I don't understand how certain things get traction. I guess the most popular tweet we've ever had is when you posted a picture of the Transformers on your shelves, and that, I mean, we got like over 2,000 views on that.
Maybe we have a lot of collectors on there.
Oh, we do. I just thought that maybe they'd also appreciate a good joke about 6 plus 11.
I wonder if
17.
Stranger Things has the following in the UK that it has here.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Maybe.
Oh, I'm sure it
She's
does.
British.
Yeah.
Millie Bobby Brown.
Well, shit.
Yeah, I'm sure
like
they
that
do.
shit then. All right, so I've got no voice actors.
Thanks, dude.
Everybody, please, heart
my jokes.
Heart the Twitter of Caleb's post because he cannot handle it.
If there is a post that comes from the @apodcast account that's not quite funny, go ahead and just like it.
Thanks.
And maybe repost it because it might be poor Caleb who you're hurting.
He's just sitting in his room with the dark
Wait a
cutting
minute.
into his leg.
This all started with something that Ryan posted. Yes. I don't remember what that was.
I don't think so.
Fuck.
So, like, yes, we ended with Springer running up with Daniel, and, like, in the script that I'm reading, Springer is kind of, at least up to this point, the hero of the movie. Like, he's a total badass in it. I just feel like the Indiana Jones character really captured Ron Friedman's imagination, and he put a lot into Springer.
I'm surprised that there isn't some sort of Vince DiCola-esque dun 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 dun.
There's some good Vince DiCola.
Oh yeah, this music in this
also,
sequence
like
is
when
great.
they're putting the Dinobots up when the Dinobots are entering the ship, there's some pretty badass DiCola.
Actually, the music on this whole sequence is amazing. I love it.
It's really good.
I think it's time for
Rip deviations.
So mine in my script, which if you're a new listener, you would know
Why did you start here?
you would know that my script is a little bit more refined from the script that Ryan follows. And on mine, it's basically the same. However, it is notable that they left out a couple of lines. When Cup and Hot Rod's ship takes off, in my script, Hot Rod yells, "Yahoo! We're airborne!" And then Grimlock says, "Growl!"
I think that might be in mine too.
Okay, good. And that's all I've got on mine. Ryan, please proceed.
I have a lot, so I'm going to try to pare it back because a lot of it is just the fighting of the soldiers and stuff. Oh, okay. So, Galvatron is watching above the city as, in the last episode, Autobot City was basically a slag heap in ruins and on fire. That's why they're getting in the ships and taking off. Galvatron is watching this and roars with laughter. Scourge comes up to him and salutes as Decepticons rain destruction down from the skies and hillsides looking at the smoldering city. "Victory is ours, mighty Galvatron. But not complete. Prepare to drain Earth's energy for absorption by ingester."
Ooh, so Earth is going to get chomped down.
He says also, "I shall not rest until all Autobots and their Earthling allies have been crushed to molecules beneath my heel."
Meanwhile, I hate to interrupt, but we haven't seen a single other human form of military force.
That's
or
true.
anything take any sort of action. So I wonder if maybe the town in the next valley is just like, But they don't like even know what's going on.
I don't see anything. Keep your eyes down, Marjorie.
Yeah.
We don't see that. That's not our problem.
I wonder if as just part of a strategic thing, the Autobots built their base in as desolate of a place as they could, although it's gorgeous.
We did talk about this. Maybe they did that on purpose to be away from civilization.
Well, they needed to build it in like the Sahara Desert and not like the lush greenery of the Pacific Northwest.
All that sand's gonna get in your gears.
I guess.
I don't know.
Build it over the ocean? Fuck, I don't know.
In the ocean, like the base for the Decepticons in the show, which was a great idea.
Build an island.
This is the weird part. Okay, they're close up on Galvatron. His eyes gleam with malevolence, and he roars, "Then I shall rid myself of Ingester and take my place as Lord of all that shall ever be." I'm like, maybe just think that. Maybe don't scream it.
To say it. I like how they use the word malevolent very often in this script. I think Friedman was a big fan of that word.
Yeah.
How about benevolent? Maybe Prime is benevolent, and you all right, moving on.
That's my new restaurant, Bunevolent, and it's all like sticky buns.
And you have men with man buns.
It's an all male.
Oh, the commercials are X-rated.
Okay.
They cannot be shown on TV.
By man buns, I meant the haircut, not the
top knot
buns,
which also sounds sexual.
Top knot.
Let's get in the top knot position, baby.
Listeners, what do you think that would look like?
Right
Maybe
in.
this is something we should take to.
Oh no!
Decepticons After Dark, baby.
Oh no!
All right, let's finish this shit. So there is some more fighting, like Power Glide and Warpath fight in here.
What?
Yep.
I miss those guys.
They're battered but still operational. They zoom in toward Galvatron and forcing him to run and fire at them over his shoulder. Then Springer... there's hold on area of rubble and twisted steel as Galvatron exits the scene, pursued by Warpath and Power Glide. A beat, and then... Exactly. Boomba. Then with a sproinging sound, Springer pops up from a hiding place beneath the rubble.
Like spring.
Yeah, like it's fucking spring. I'll put that sound in, actually.
Because he's Springer.
Did Ron Friedman name him Springer? That's a piece of
springs.
shit.
You need to post. You're gonna have to post.
springs.
You're gonna have to post that.
I will, absolutely.
No springs.
And then Springer says, "Ingester, huh?" He springs off rapidly, dodging Decepticon fire.
He springs off, springs and springs.
Yep.
He is Springer.
I hate this. This is not good.
Yeah, and then there's Blasters in command in another section. With him are Windcharger, who's dead in the movie, Mirage, and Gears, who are all back-to-back firing at the surrounding Decepticons. Blaster. Keep feeding them Fuzion Fritters and Lazer Latkes. We ain't finished yet.
Lazer Latkes.
Is Blaster Jewish?
Yeah, that's, I guess. I mean...
Is it time for a Seder? Is this the Passover holiday? And
What? But you gotta say it like...
You know I never fight on the Soma Shabbos.
You gotta say it like circuit solders. You gotta get alliteration. Like...
Cybertronic Seder?
Cyber Sabbath.
Gears says, but not far from it, our energy is running low. Then throw something at him, babe. Man, there ain't nothing no Decepticon's gonna get from me but flame and shame. Yo!
Hey, at least he's talking the way I want him to talk.
Cyclonus swoops past and bombs Gears to pieces. The force of the blast throws Windcharger up and away, and Blaster says, Gears? Oh, man. Looks up, and pieces of Gears rain down on him onto Blaster's position as an arm, leg, and a torso fall. I'm like, God
grotesque.
damn. Well, that's Friedman. If he's not murdering an Autobot in the worst possible way, he can't get his dick hard.
If he's not murdering an Autobot or making RC look like less of a contributor to the cause.
I think the time has come to hide my pride and run.
That's Blaster?
That's Blaster.
Okay.
Turns, followed by Mirage and other Autobots as they run away. Hot Rod, RC, and Daniel are behind cover. Hot Rod says, I have bad news and bad news. On Hot Rod, RC, and Daniel as he ducks down to rejoin them. Hot Rod continuing, the Decepticons are coming and we're trapped. RC, tongue-in-cheek, what's the bad news? Hot Rod, we're out of ammo. Get down, Dano. And then... Oh, God. Daniel says, the news just got good. As Cup and Springer come up, Springer uses a war club improvised of a fallen, melted iron beam and bashes one Decepticon through the torso, keeps spinning in a karate movement, sweeps the legs out from two more Decepticons, turns and spins his war club horizontally across his body like a quarterstaff as he looks up and sees Bone Crusher.
These guys are ninjas.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
In the last episode, we had Springer, I think, cutting some people in half. Or no, it was a Blur.
No, it was Perceptor.
Perceptor of all people.
Yeah, cut two sweeps in half.
With some high yas.
Yeah, and Bone Crusher comes down on Springer with a laser chainsaw-like weapon. Its flame teeth whirling. Springer blocks the chainsaw with his war club, forces Bone Crusher back, and then spins war club so that the handle gives an uppercut to Bone Crusher's jaw, driving him back. Bone Crusher starts to throw the laser chainsaw like a spear, and it's over, Autobot.
They're just inventing weapons.
It's
laser
great.
chainsaws.
Yeah.
I would prefer if Perceptor like bored them to death with a TED Talk.
And then he throws the laser chainsaw, which Springer dodges, and then hurls his war club like a javelin. And the javelin pierces Bone Crusher's torso and drives him back, nailing him to the wall. He's furious and starts pushing himself forward to get off the pin with an angry growl as Springer hurries to Hot Rod, RC, and Daniel, and with a mighty effort, holding them. Cup grabs two Decepticons, holding them around the waist, lifts them above his head, and smashes them together until they hit the ground like a double-backed beetle, arms and legs working, going nowhere. So there's a lot of melee in this one.
Christ.
It's the War for Autobot City Part 2.
Yeah, it really is.
lot.
It's so much. I'm gonna skip some more of this because there's some more crazy fighting. There's an endless line of Decepticons are delivering and stacking Energon cubes under Scourge's direction as Galvatron sweeps into the scene, followed Cyclonius.
Where are they getting these cubes from? From where?
I don't know, man.
Art these cubes cometh.
Galvatron says, "Leave that. There are Autobots to destroy."
But they came here to feed Ingester. Why
Yeah,
not just
I
let
mean, I
Ingester
guess-
creep up and eat the planet with
I guess
everybody on it?
I guess it's because the Autobots they've launched a counterattack, and so he's like, we should crush these guys.
All Ingester needs to do is come, sink his mandibles into this planet, put it in his mouth like a sugar cookie.
I don't even see
finish
why,
it off.
I don't even see why Ingester gives a shit about having the Decepticons do anything.
Yeah, honestly.
Just fly over
True.
the planet.
And this is where Scourge comes
Seriously.
in, and this is in the script. He does a partial transformation, so his head rises above his vehicular mode, as though serving as the eyes for the expedition. I think they could probably see in vehicle mode.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. Blur isn't. Oh, this is where Blur is trying to get the Dinobots into the shuttle. That's all happened before Blur got the Dinobots in the shuttle.
Ugh.
Yeah. Springer comes
So
up.
now here's where the minute begins.
I hate this.
Remember earlier when we talked about how much we loved it? Now
This
I
is
don't.
a lot. I mean, there's
Now
a
I
lot.
Maybe we'll grow to love this draft again, but right now I hate it.
It's too much.
It is
And
really...
Ryan's skipping things.
I'm skipping pages. And then Daniel goes with Hot Rod. Actually, Springer takes Hot Rod takes Daniel. The RC or Cup and Hot Rod get into the Dinobot shuttle, get the Dinobots in there. Good
God.
Scourge transform into humanoid mode and shouts orders, firing at Blur, who blurs past them, and RC, who also whips by. She doesn't RC by. I mean, we got Springer springing and Blur blurring.
Loading.
It's fucking crazy. Okay.
She just
And Hot Rod-
sexily walks by.
Yeah, she saunters
like she
by.
wants it.
Like,
Yeah, right.
why is she
That's
dressing
right.
so sexy?
Yeah,
She
that's
doesn't
right.
want it.
She's a woman.
That's right. Basically, we have the same scene with Cup and Grimlock whenever they're lighting the shuttle. He even says petro-rabbits, Omicron Rada.
Instead
and
of Alpha 9.
Alpha 9, yeah. And then, in here it does say, Hot Rod, YAHOOOO! We're airborne! And Grimlock, growl!
God.
I'm glad we have that commonality.
So they boiled from that. They boiled it down to Aaron's version that you read.
Which is what we saw on
Basically
screen.
what we see on screen, yeah.
God.
Well, yeah, they got rid of the hordes of Decepticons. They got rid of mountains of crazy action,
was just a bunch of
karate
fighting.
ninja shit going on.
Mm-hmm.
They got characters, Warpath, Power Glide.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't show up. Basically, you had 5 Autobots and 5 Decepticons. That's not really true. 10 Autobots and really 3 Decepticons plus sweeps.
Right. I mean, I feel like it was a good cut. This was too much. Even reading it, I'm like, God damn it.
I'm trying to think. I mean, that was like Saving Private Ryan level battle detail.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was pretty intense.
If this script had been done, it would be Saving Private Ryan length.
I wish this movie had been directed by Steven Spielberg.
Like, again, I am...
Actually, Steven Spielberg produces the Bay movies.
That's true.
He does.
At least the first one. I don't know how involved he is on the
Well,
other
he made a
ones.
lot of money. He made a lot of money.
I'm up to... I haven't even printed the whole script out. I'm up to... the last page I have here, we're up to page 133, and it's still not near the end of the movie that I've printed out.
Ryan has a script nearly an inch thick that represents how much of the movie? Maybe 3/4?
I would say 3/4.
And this is the... So this is like the original Ron Friedman draft.
I think so. On the cover it says new draft, April 24th, 1985, completed April 27th, 1985.
Okay.
So it's 3 days of cocaine-fueled madness.
Is that so he over a period of 3 days he wrote this?
I think basically there was a draft earlier, and then he changed that draft into this. So
Okay.
this isn't even the original. Like, who knows what that was like?
It's interesting. It would be.
This is probably just corrected typos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay.
I mean, not really. There are a lot of
But
typos.
this is like he's like okay, so he probably had turned in an earlier submission to the studio, got some notes, wrote.
He
this.
got a lot more later on. I'm surprised.
yeah.
Well, at a certain point, we still don't know the story. Ron Friedman, it sounds like we've been knocking you a lot. If you ever get the opportunity to listen to this, we would love to talk to you and have you on the show.
Absolutely.
I'd be curious to know. I wonder if anybody's really dug into like what that transition point between Friedman as the primary writer, and I think he's credited as the primary writer, and then Flint Dille as the story consultant.
Well,
like where that really, it sounds like Flint Dille's job in a big
wanna
way
read-
was to slash.
I want to read I Killed Optimus Prime. I mean, I don't know if it's published.
We
or
talked
not.
about that before,
But
but it was on the, but not
Ron
sure if it
Friedman
came out.
has book or
Yeah, I think there was a Kickstarter or something, but I don't know if it ever came out.
he's got something out there. I'd be really curious to read.
I don't think it got published. I think I remember trying to
What
follow
if
up on
we
it.
can convince him to release it exclusively through the Autopod Decepticast?
How much money have you got in your pockets?
I don't have any money.
What have you
Zero.
I got about $200 in that box over there. That'll
Oh,
probably
really?
do
Good
it.
to know. I got rid of my last cash today, getting my son a haircut. My cash. Now I got other means of paying.
You're not destitute.
You can suck your dick.
So here, I'll just read this. This is from the tfwiki.net. Friedman produced 2 drafts for Transformers the movie, one about which little is known. That's the one before this one, perhaps.
I assume.
And the one which would be developed into the finished film. The script he turned in was judged incoherent by writer/story editor Flint Dille and creative director Jay Bacall, who submitted their own script, The Secret of Cybertron, quote unquote. But when it was turned down, Dille spearheaded the rewriting of Friedman's script into the version seen on screen. Despite Dille's involvement, Friedman had negotiated to receive sole credit as writer, so Dille is only credited as story consultant for the film. But his name actually precedes Freeman's on screen, signifying the extent of his involvement. A similar situation arose in the production of G.I. Joe the movie, which was predominantly penned by story consultant, quote unquote, Buzz Dixon, but again credited solely to Friedman.
Friedman's involved with G.I.
So
Joe.
Friedman, I think we talked about this a little bit, is that Friedman he had himself a sweet deal when it came like with the union. And if what we are reading is Friedman's script, I could say the word incoherent is fair.
I wouldn't say it's incoherent.
It's
I
not
would say it would be
unanimatable.
Yeah, difficult to illustrate.
Well,
But-
we've done the numbers, and this will cost us $500 million to make. Yes.
But at the same time, I will say that he's written enough here that you can extract something illustratable from it, which is exactly what Dille did.
Well, and maybe that reflects my misunderstanding of kind of the ranking in terms of who reports to who in these situations. So like Flint Dille as the story consultant, or however he was credited, I think really he's kind of an editor. Like at the end of the day, Friedman reported to him, is what I'm imagining. Is like Dille called the shots, Friedman turned something in, Dille made something out of it. I think Dille probably had a stronger role in terms of the overall creative direction of the movie, where Friedman is a writer.
Yeah.
Yeah. As much as we hear about Ron Friedman, I think he's relatively accessible. Because I think he's willing to talk to anyone and everyone about himself. So
That sounds bad.
We are
that.
never going to get him on this show.
Please do not listen to the podcast, but we would like to interview
going
you.
to be on this show. Man, if we could get them both on at the same time, that would be tits.
And then we get him to wrestle.
We need to start a new podcast, Transformers After Dark, or APDC After Dark. What are we calling that?
they end up having
that's
sex.
what's
Well, they end up having sex with each other.
I mean, we've already insulted
So it's
them.
just a podcast.
They've
but
been
you just-
insulted, or at least, I'm sorry, Ron Friedman. I would see how Ron Friedman might feel as though he's been insulted.
We've said
by
some
us.
uncharitable things that have been harsh, but
No, I want
genuinely-
to understand him though. I want to understand him.
He seems like a likable guy.
Sure.
Oh, I think he'd be very entertaining.
I love that script.
Yeah.
He knows it's not good.
Who doesn't enjoy reading the scribblings of a madman?
It's like Ted Kaczynski and his
Ooh, okay.
His manifesto. This is much more readable than Ted Kaczynski's manifesto. It is a real snorefest.
So guys, I heard a little knock on the door there. You know who I think it is trying to get in? We can
I'm the ghost of the iconic moment.
You know.
my only moment. This is our first glimpse of Cup as the senile storytelling old coot
That's
that he
true.
is.
My iconic moment is Grimlock, kind of like passively sitting at the console wanting Cup to tell a story.
I really didn't have an iconic moment for this one. I mean, it's fine. It's not my favorite moment because, again, we're still dealing with the Dinobots getting into the shuttle. I mean, I guess finally getting them in the fucking shuttle will have to be it because we can move on with the goddamn movie.
Yes.
Well, I think it's only time to talk about what happens on the next episode.
Next time on the Autopod Decepticast.
We're going to see that booster fire animation one more time.
Ooh.
And the Autobots are going to fail to perform a pre-takeoff head count. And we finish off with Earth. And Caleb will like this. We're going to head back into outer space.
Yeah, and
Space.
I don't think we'll be returning to Earth, so it'll all be space from here on out.
Finally.
Listeners, do not forget about this listener appreciation event that we're trying to pull off here. Between now and December 25th, please rate and review us on iTunes. Send us a little note with your mailing address, and we'll send you a little something back at you.
Yeah, either DM us on Twitter or send us an email at autopoddecepticast@gmail.com.
Do one of those things, especially do one of those things if you're one of our international friends, because as we've spoken many times before, it's difficult for us to track international reviews on iTunes.
Do both. Because we'd like to increase our ranking in your respective country on iTunes, but we also want to be aware that you are acknowledging that you like us.
We like to be liked, don't we, guys?
We like to be known that we're liked.
Yeah, if you don't like us, that's fine. It doesn't have to be sincere.
Don't tell us if you don't like us,
If you want a gift that we won't tell you
What it is,
because we don't entirely
you're
know.
gonna-
but you hate us.
and you're gonna give perfect strangers your home address. This is the contest for you.
I would say get a P.O. box if you want some level of anonymity.
Here's what you
Or
gotta
have
do.
it, or you know what?
Here's what you gotta do.
Or you know what? Just give us a random address.
And then check it every day.
No, they just say, here, I'll just send it here. We'll just send some weird rando will be getting like a special gift from us.
I feel like after we've come hot on the heels of just mentioning Ted Kaczynski, and now we're asking people to give us their address, that it can't look good.
Nope.
Thanks for bringing that back up and making that connection. All right, everybody, listen to the show. iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and tune in. Follow us on our social media, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, all of them at APodDcast. And our web presence remains autopoddecepticast.com. Surely we'll have some exciting things extras to put up over there at the APodDcast.com.
Yep.
And
Some Unabomber-related videos.
everybody,
Yeah.
rate, subscribe. Gifts coming your way.
Yeah.
Your address.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, happy holidays to all.
Gift is not in quotes as it would be if we were Ted Kaczynski.
Just
Nope.
a piece of poop.
Oh God, we've lost everything.
All right, we should stop.
Bye everybody.
Bye, bye,
bye.
Bye-bye, bye-bye.
so many stories that emanate from that bat throwing things over that
Oh yeah,
back fence.
yeah. I set that field on fire.
I was there.
Yep.
I showed up in time to see Ryan run out of the down the stairs with a bat. You had on a robe and a pot.
So wait, how did you set this on fire?
I had some
he
old
was
fireworks, and I was shooting them, and I stopped. It had been like 10 minutes, and I stopped shooting them, and I was drawing.
in the driest of summer
Yeah, it's like
days?
August.
Yeah. Real. It was real smart.
So he
move.
caught.
And I look up, and it's just I see fire out there, and so I run down with a tiny
He's
pot
like
full of water.
He's like hitting the perimeter of this fire with a pot, and that's not working. And I say, we need like a blanket or something. And you go and we get a blanket.
We got and also the rubber mat out of your truck bed.
Oh yeah, we got that rubber mat, and we were hitting it, and we put it out, and we ran back inside in time to get back in the apartment and watch the fire department show up.
Yeah, they slowly rolled up, and it was probably 20 feet in diameter.
It was a big fire.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing the both of you out there
Well,
panicking.
I wasn't panicking.
Swinging wildly.
I was helping, but I thought it was amusing. But he ran down the stairs when I literally was walking up towards your apartment. He was walking down the stairs, and he was like I don't know.
Fire.
He's got a pan, like a pan.
Like a little one, like
It was just a pot,
like a
like a
frying
sauce
pan.
Like a sauce pot, like a saucepan.
And that pan was
like
never the
wonk,
same.
wonk, wonk.
The pot was never the same.